Shabbat shalom, everybody. Welcome back to King David Ministries. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell to receive all your latest content. I don't know if you've heard in the news, but in the Americas, one of the biggest slave houses is on fire, man. And the Most High said, he will destroy our enemies by fire, man. Okay, one of the forms is by fire. So I just wanted to come at you with a scripture, some scriptures really quickly, just to give you some hope basically, in the sunlight. Okay, so it's not Ezekiel, no, in the wrong scripture. Zechariah. So if you've got a Bible at hand, people, get a pen and paper as well, man, take some notes. Zechariah chapter I think it's chapter 12. No, forgive me. We do verse 9 first. This is referring to the fires. So Zechariah chapter 9, start with verse 1. The burden of the word of higher. Remember where it says Lord or God? If you didn't know, check out some of my older videos. It should say higher there, or higher, because when we got took over, they tampered with our book, man, and they replaced it with Lord or God and Son. But it should say higher, because it isn't in Exodus chapter 3 verse 14. It says the Creator's name is I am, and that translates to, in Paleo Hebrew, higher. And he says that he does not change, man. Okay, so that's his name forever. Just thought I'll share that with you, just so you can start to fill that in for yourselves when you're reading. Just kind of erase that in your mind and replace it with higher. In the land of hand, forgive me for my reading, because I'm dyslexic as well. Hadrach and of Damascus, the rest thereof, for the eye of man, and all of the tribes of Israel is Hire's. Emath also in the borders thereof, and Tyre and Zidon, for they have taken themselves to be exceeding wise, and Tyre has built herself a stronghold, and heaped together silver as earth, and gold as the mire of the streets. Behold, Hire shall possess her, and shall strike her strength in the sea, and shall devour with fire. Ascalon shall see and shall fear, and Gaza, and shall be very sorrowful, and Akron, because her hope is confounded, and the king shall perish from Gaza, and Ascalon shall not be inhabited, and the divider shall sit in as... forgive me, I can't pronounce that one there, so if you can read that for me, please. And I will destroy the pride of the Philistines, and I will take away his blood in the morning, my boy, out of his mouth, and his abominations from between his teeth, and even he shall be left to our power. He shall be as a governor in Judea. Compass my house with them that serve me in war, going and returning. An oppressor shall no more pass through them, for I have seen with my eyes. There you go. And I'm going to go to Zechariah chapter... In the morning, my boy. Zechariah chapter... 14. So Jerusalem, remember they came to the Holy Lands, Israel, Jerusalem, man, the Americas, man. The seas on your own lands, man. Webster's 1828 definition of what an American is. A couple of tribes found there by the Europeans. In the morning, my boy. Behold, the days of hire shall come. Verse 1. And thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee, and I will gather all nations in Jerusalem to battle the crusades, the bloody crusades, bringing all the wickedness, man, all the doctrine of discovery. You cheeky boy. It makes sense, mate. It makes bloody sense, mate. Coming into our lands, rape, robbery, murdering us, man. You know what I'm saying, man? It all makes sense, man. In the midst of thee, and I will gather all nations to Jerusalem to battle, man. They all came and battled us, man, in the Americas, you understand? And the city shall be taken, and the houses shall be rifled. What did you do to our villages and our towns, man? You flooded them out, man. You set them on fire. You pushed us out, man. You understand? You killed us, man. You forced us into your ways, man. You understand? And the women shall be defiled. Our women have been defiled, man. And half of the city shall go forth into captivity. Into captivity, man. Made prisoners of war. Dumb Diverses, 1452, man. We got made prisoners of war, man. Do you understand? To this very day. That's slavery forever, man. and the rest of, that's the Catholic faith that did that, by the way, people that wrote those Papa Bulls. Okay, so if you're in Christianity, whatever, you're basically saying, yeah, it's okay, we don't mind being prisoners of war, we don't want our lands and states back here, we want to stay in the position that we're in, and you're gonna, that's what you want, that's what you're gonna have, man. But yo, I want more than this, man. I want what's rightfully mine, man. I want all those lands and the states back, man. Do you understand? Because I know that we're the true nobles and sovereigns. I know that they're stealing our lands and states with the Admiralty law, man. Don't forget the KESQV Act 1666, man. Google it, man. In the morning, my boy. Look, my family, the Jacobites, we got kicked out of our lands. Let's read, man. And the rest of the people shall not be taken out of the city. Then Hoya shall go forth and shall fight against those nations, as when he fought in the day of battle. And his feet shall stand in the day upon the Mount of Olives, which is over against Jerusalem towards the east. And the Mount of Olives shall be divided in the midst thereof to the east and to the west, with a very great opening and in the morning, you cheeky boy. And half of the mountain shall be separated to the north, and half thereof to the south, and you shall flee to the valley of those mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall be joined even to the next, and you shall flee as you fled from the face of the earthquake in the days of Uzziah, king of Judea. And Hoya, my power, shall come, and all the saints with him. Security in Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in that day that there shall be no light but cold and frost. And there shall be one day which is known to Hoya, not day nor night. And in the time of the evening there shall be light. And it shall come to pass in that day that living waters shall go out from Jerusalem, half of them to the east of the sea, and half of them to the last sea. They shall be in summer and in winter, and Hoya shall be king over all the earth. In that day there shall be no one, Hoya, and his name shall be one, and all the land shall return, even the desert, from the hill of Memnon to the in the morning, my boy, to the south of Jerusalem, and she shall be exalted, and shall dwell in her own place. In the morning, from the gate of Benjamin even to the place of the former gate, and even to the gate of the corners, and from the tower of Hananiel even to the king's winepress, and people shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more. And forgive me, I can't pronounce that word there, if you can pronounce it for me. But Jerusalem shall sit secure. The Gentiles, the ones who took us captives, the Paleo tribes, and the other people who, not just all Paleo people are Gentiles, I'm saying the Paleo tribes, the barbarians, I'm focusing on the ones who are kind of in power, and also Esau ruling in darkness, man. Do you understand? Esau's ruling with the one darkness, our twin brother, man. And this shall be a plague wherein Hoya shall strike all nations that have fought against Jerusalem. That's what I'm saying to you, man. The Most High said many times in dreams now, man. If you don't listen, yeah, and bring restitution to me and my people, and sit me back on my throne and give me back what's rightfully mine, man, he's going to fuck you all up, man. You understand? With that case, my historical child sex abuse case, he's saying to me, man, do not be discriminated against. Do not allow them to use your straw, man. He said if they don't listen, he's going to fuck you up even more. Do you understand, man? You have to acknowledge, yeah, the living creator, and understand that he's above you, man. I'm his messenger, and I'll pass on messages. If you don't listen, man, down more for you, man. And the flesh of every one shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. In that day there shall be a great tumult from Hoya among them, and a man shall take the hand of his neighbour, and his hand shall be clasped upon his neighbour's hand. And even Judea shall fight against Jerusalem, and the riches of all nations round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and garments in great abundance, and the destruction of the horse and of the mule and of the camel and of the ass and of all beasts that shall be in those tents shall be like this destruction. Conversion of Gentiles, and all they that shall be left in. So if you're left, yeah, when all this madness happens, that came against Jerusalem, that came against the Israelites, yeah, the Afro-Asiatics, the indigenous peoples, the Americas and to my people, man, the Southern Kingdom, shall go up from year to year to adorn the King, the Lord, that's higher of hosts, and keep the feast. So you're going to be keeping the feast days and keeping the law and the Feast of Tabernacles, and it shall come to pass that he shall not go up out of the families of the land to Jerusalem to adorn the king and hire of hosts. There shall be no rain upon them. So if you don't come serve him, he won't give you rain, man. In your lands, you have to serve him. And if the family of Egypt go not out nor come up, neither shall it be upon them, but there shall be destruction wherewith hire will strike all nations that will not go up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Oh, he's showing you who's boss, y'all. You best fall in line, bitches, man. You best listen to the oppressor, man. Stop using my fucking straw, man. Do you understand, man? You bunch of fools, man. And justice for Rodney Hinton, man. Justice for all my people. Do you understand? Ariana Young, Ariana flipping Jones, man. He got shot in the head by a police officer, man. You understand? These are wicked people, man. They paralyze people purposely. They kill people. They don't give a fuck, man. You understand? Wicked, man. They got fake people sat on the throne of David, man. From Vlad the Impaler's Law, the real life Count Dracula. Understand? From Japheth, man. From the flipping barbarians, the ones who came into our lands and took us over, man. But yeah, you best fall in line for the living creator, man. Oh yeah, there's one more scripture I wanted to show, man. If you keep the law of the living creator, people, if you keep the law of the living creator higher in the morning, my boy, you know that the enemy will flee. Look, this is Deuteronomy, blessings for obedience. But if you're obedient, and he'll bless you. Look, now if you hear the voice of higher, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, man, verses 1. If you will hear the voice of higher, and you can hear his voice as well through this, and also through me, the last prophet, man, me, understand, man, the Messiah, man. If you listen to the voice of higher, to do and keep all of his commandments, which I command you this day. If you listen to these instructions, people, man, higher, your power will make you higher than all the nations that are on the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you. Yet if you hear his precepts, blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed in the field, and blessed shall the fruit of your womb, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, and your doves, and your herds, and of the folds of your sheep. Blessed shall all be thy thy barns, and blessed thy stores. Blessed shall be coming in and going out. Higher shall cause your enemies that rise up against thee to fall down before your face. Okay, prisoners of war, Hebrew Israelites, so-called black man and woman, and confusion of face. Okay. One shall say, they came out against thee. So one way shall they come out against thee, and 7 ways shall they flee before thee. 7 ways they're going to flee, man. They got these bunkers ready. Do you understand, people, man? They got the bunkers, and the ones that the Israelites that sold out, they have bunkers ready, man, because they know the Most High is so powerful, man. So they're going to go and get ready to hide. It's called a game of hide and seek, man. They hide, and we seek, man. It's a really cool game, man. Come and join me. Alright, so just to show you, people, man, there's a reward for being obedient to the living creator. Higher will send forth a blessing upon your storehouses and upon all the works of your hands, and will bless thee in the land that thou shalt receive. Okay. Higher will raise up unto you to be a holy people to himself, as he swore to thee, if you keep his commandments of higher your power, and walk in his ways, and all the people of the earth shall see that the name of higher is invocated upon thee, and they shall fear thee. Higher will make thee abound with all good, with the fruit of thy womb, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land, which higher swore to your fathers that he will give thee. Yo, it's amazing, man. Give thanks to higher people, man. Give thanks. So come on here and show you, man, how the Most High operates, man. He's fierce. He's very, very merciful, man. But you have to turn to him with your whole heart, man. Okay, people. King David, your true Messiah, the one who the Creator has chosen, man, to lead the children of Israel a second time out of captivity, the Hebrew Israelites, man, and the Gentiles that want to come with us. Till next time, shalom, Shabbat shalom, and peace.